Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm showing off a spot that is both good for making some gold and grinding out XP. If you're new to my channel, I go by Zoko and I do guides for ESO and other RPG games. So, if you want to stay up to date on any tips and tricks as I find them, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, clicking the bell next to it allows you to get those notifications whenever I post something new. Let's jump right in. So the spot I'm talking about today is in the northwest of Reaper's March. It is a public dungeon called the Vile Manse. It's honestly kind of unassuming. You can easily blow past it and not really realize what a decent grind spot it is. Now, is it the best? No, it's not. There are better XP spots in the game. There are better money-making spots in the game. But this dungeon does both for you. And the money you earn is raw gold. You don't need to have a guild trader to sell items at for you to get those riches. And also, maybe we just want a change of scenery. I know I sometimes grind in a different area just because I haven't been there before and I like exploring sometimes. It's good to have options. So to gain access to the dungeon, you need to accept a quest that starts upstairs. Reading from a journal and then taking a key from a boot nearby will allow you to access this cellar, which is the entrance to the dungeon itself. Now you can choose to do the quest now or later. If you finish it, you still have access to the dungeon. It doesn't close it down for you, so deal with that however you want. The Vile Manse isn't an unknown spot though. When I was here recently, I was dealing with a group doing the same rotation. Despite this, I still made about 20k in raw gold within an hour. If they weren't there, I can see that number easily going up to 25 or maybe even 30k, which again, for just raw gold is pretty damn good. Now, to be efficient in picking up the gold as you run through, you should make sure to have a couple options checked in your settings. Go to your gameplay tab and scroll down to where it says items. Make sure both auto loot and consolidate area loot are turned on. This is going to help you move much quicker because you can just hit E as you run past and you never really have to stop. The XP you earn here isn't bad either. I'm in the low 400s for champion points and I get about 2 to 3 points an hour. Again, I'm not saying this is the best spot in either category, it's just the fact that you're tackling both simultaneously. Now you have two main rotations to run. The first rotation pretty much starts right when you get inside and you just go in this chaotic circle. The second rotation is in the caverns, which I'll explain how to get there in a second. You use this loop for the rotation. Both work just fine. I think the first one is better, but it's also more popular, so you'll have to find out what works best for you. If you're having a hard time farming anything efficiently because of other players, you can try the rotation in the caverns below. You get here by dropping through a hole on the west side of the entrance level, or just try coming back at an off hour and see if that's better for you. This is why it's important to know multiple grinding locations. Sometimes one of them just doesn't work out. Now, me personally, I used a Mag Templar for my rotation and test, but admittedly a Sorc would be best, I think. There are a couple spots where a Sorc would really be able to shine with streak ability. But beyond that class, just making sure you have sufficient sustain and AoE damage, and it should be fine for pretty much anyone. Again, consider subscribing to keep up with any ESO guides that I end up putting out. I try for about 3 videos a week. I hope you found this helpful and you use this spot to better yourself somehow. We got the release of Markarth tomorrow. I'll have a ton of stuff coming out about that. I really appreciate all the support from you guys. Thank you all so much. Like, comment, tell your grandma about me. I'm Zoko, and I'm out.